Marjory Stoneman Douglas was a pioneering environmentalist whose work had a profound impact on wildlife conservation in North America, particularly through her efforts to protect the Florida Everglades. Born in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Douglas moved to Florida in 1915, where she began a career that spanned journalism, authorship, and environmental activism. Douglas was an early supporter of designating the Everglades as a national park and played a critical role in its establishment in 1947. Her landmark book, The Everglades, River of Grass, published the same year as the park was established, was instrumental in changing the public's perception of the Everglades from a worthless swamp to a vital ecosystem worth preserving. Her activism wasn't limited to her writing. In the 1950s, she criticized the Army Corps of Engineers' flood control measures, which she believed harmed the Everglades' natural water cycles. In the late 1960s, she founded the Friends of the Everglades to oppose the construction of a jetport that threatened the ecosystem. Her advocacy was successful, and the jetport was eventually built elsewhere. Throughout her life, Douglas received numerous accolades for her conservation efforts, including being named Conservationist of the Year by both the Florida Audubon Society and the Florida Wildlife Federation, receiving a Wellesley College Alumni Achievement Award, being named Honorary Vice President of the Sierra Club, and being awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Bill Clinton. Douglas also used her platform to address other pressing environmental issues and was an advocate for civil rights and women's suffrage. Her editorials in the Miami Herald frequently discussed the importance of environmental conservation, women's rights, and civil rights. Marjory Stoneman Douglas's legacy is a powerful testament to the difference one individual can make in the world of conservation. Her tireless efforts and dedication to preserving the Florida Everglades reminded us that passion, coupled with action, can lead to significant environmental victories. She has inspired countless individuals to advocate for the protection of natural habitats worldwide. To follow in her footsteps, we must engage with our local communities, support conservation initiatives, and educate ourselves and others about the importance of preserving our planet's precious ecosystems. Let her life be a beacon, encouraging us to stand up for the environment, to speak out against its destruction, and to work diligently towards a more sustainable and equitable world. In doing so, we honor her memory and contribute to a legacy that will benefit generations to come. Thank you all for listening to this episode of the Aptitude Outdoors Podcast. I hope you learned something about Marjory Stoneman Douglas and her legacy in wildlife conservation. Hope you're enjoying this series on the foundation of the North American model of wildlife conservation, and I will be back soon with another episode.